Introduction by Stephanie Latosky. The Clinician played by Jennifer Wittemschlager. Amy Allison starring as Johnny. AAC Specialist played by Corey Hoffman. Narration done by Rachel Mount.
Metaphon Therapy is designed to teach the awareness of the phonological structures of language. In our video, the clinician, client, and AAC specialist work through phase 1 of the treatment, which incorporates the concept level, sound level, phoneme level, and word level. They also work through phase 2 at the sentence level. Our client is predominantly nonverbal, has a diagnosis of childhood apraxia of speech, and is working with an AAC. He is also working on transitioning into verbal communication.
Phase 1. The goal is to engage the child and become interested in the phonology of language, and to inform the child of the properties of sounds and how they can contrast between other sounds to convey meaning. This phase also works to ensure the child's developing knowledge can be used to use the sounds. The remediation of systematic simplifying processes such as stopping, fronting, backing, voicing, and gliding is divided into 4 levels: the concept level, sound level, phoneme level, and word level. During the concept level, the goal is to ensure that the child understands the concepts involved. The SLP and child play games and discuss the vocabulary used when talking about different classes of sounds, but no actual sounds are involved yet. Let's take a look.
Hi Johnny! Today we're going to talk about noisy sounds and quiet sounds. We're going to look at my animal friends here. A lion is a noisy animal and he says roar really loud. And a mouse is a quiet animal. He says beep, 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 beep. So which animal here is a noisy animal? Good job! A lion is a noisy animal. And which animal is a quiet animal? That's right, a mouse is a quiet animal.
Next, the client and clinician move to the sound level. During the sound level, the goal is to transfer the ideas behind these properties and the associated vocabulary to sounds. In this level, games that contain musical instruments and noise, or noise-making toys, are utilized, as well as sounds of everyday life, such as animal noises or vehicle sounds. Let's take a look.
Johnny, now we're going to talk more about noisy and quiet sounds using the xylophone. That's a noisy sound. That's a quiet sound. Is that a noisy sound?
Yes.
Is that a quiet sound?
Yes.
Good job! Do you want to take a turn? Show me a quiet sound. Good job, Johnny. Now show me a noisy sound. Awesome job.
Now, the client and clinician will move to the phoneme level. This level involves actual manipulation of speech sounds. The SLP and child work on producing a range of speech sounds that vary within the dimension that is being targeted. Let's take a look.
So Johnny, if our mouse is our quiet animal, he's going to make the p sound. And if the lion is our noisy animal, he's going to make the b sound. What sound does the mouse make? P. Good job. And what sound does the lion make? B. Good job.
The last level of phase 1 is the word level. The child is asked to decide on the properties of the sounds in words. For example, whether the word has a long or short sound, or in our client's case, a noisy or quiet sound. The SLP may use minimal pairs early on to confirm that the child comprehends the task. Another minimal pair with the same difference may be introduced later on as well. Let's take a look.
Let's take what we learned about the noisy and the quiet sound and put them in some words. Bye has the noisy sound B in it. And pie has the quiet sound P in it. Can you point to the word with the quiet sound in it? Good job. And can you point to the word that has the noisy sound in it? Awesome job, Johnny.
During Phase 2 of Metaphon Therapy, the main goals are to transfer the knowledge gained during Phase 1 to a more communicative situation to build metacognitive awareness and to develop the metaphonological awareness so that the child can alter his or her output to convey meaning. The core activities involve both the SLP and the child taking turns as the speaker and the listener. The SLP selects the word, feedback is given, and guided discussion occurs in the properties of the sounds in words. Minimal pair sentences are introduced in the final phase, and the SLP and child takes turns instructing to draw or interpret the drawing, and emphasis is on the discussion of the sound properties. Let's take a look.
We're going to look at the words we just used and we're going to try and say them. Buy has the noisy sound B, and pie has the quiet sound P. Can you say the word with the noisy sound?
Buy.
Good job. Now say the word with the quiet sound.
Pie.
Awesome job, Johnny. I want you to pick the one with the noisy sound and hide it in the beans.
I'm going to hide.
Buy.
Great job. I'm going to take a turn and I'm going to hide pie. Remember, pie has the quiet sound P. Now we're going to try this activity again with two words we haven't used yet. Pig has the quiet sound and big has the noisy sound. Can you say the word with the quiet sound?
Pig.
Great job. Now try saying the word with the noisy sound.
Big.
Awesome. Now can you hide the word that has the noisy sound in the beans?
I'm going to hide.
Big.
Great job, Johnny. Okay, now I'm going to take a turn and I'm going to hide the word pig.
Individuals with childhood apraxia of speech benefit from Metaphon Therapy as it emphasizes linguistic and phonological components of speech. This approach also helps individuals focus on the target speech sounds and groups of sounds with similar patterns in an effort to help the child internalize the phonological rules present.